Bleh. Hello esteemed miners and crafters, my name is Astronomical Joy and welcome back to Astroworld. This is the series where I teach myself how to build and try to overcome the barrier between my real life self and my content creation persona. Last time we got set up, fought the Ender Dragon, and left off in the end, so let's jump right into some end busting, some building, and some fun adventure. As always, thank you so much for watching and I sincerely hope that you enjoy. We're gonna look for an end city and try to get some shulkers and elytra. Oh my god, okay. Finally. I've been at this for like an hour. This is the first one I found. There's a second one. Alright, let's go to this one then, because this one I don't have to bridge over to. Okay, alright, okay, this is fine, this works. I'd like to go down. Thank you. Oh, yippee. Alright, I'm over it. Back down. Dragon head. So I need an ender pearl to get home. My shield broke because of the shulkers. I don't know if this box will work in protecting me, but we're gonna see. Ah! Oh my god, please, please, please die. Four ender pearls! Wow, okay. Did I look at any other ones? Yeah, I did. There's another ship over there! Should I grab a backup elytra while I'm here? Okay, got the second elytra. Here's my bridge. It's gonna be a long walk back. Is that the same one that I looted before? Is that an— oh! It's not a long walk back! Come here! Oh my goodness. What a stroke of luck. Whee! And we're home! What a successful mission! 2 elytra, 12 shulker shells, that's 6 shulker boxes, 2 dragon heads, a whole bunch of loot. That's so good! This was so successful! I haven't really done much in the end before. I'm not good at end busting. I don't understand how most of it works, so I feel like I'm learning. That was so cool, that was so fun. I'm so happy. So now that we have taken care of all of the stuff in the end and the Ender Dragon and stuff like that, I think it's time to work on our first building project. Now, I'm really nervous for this. There are very few things that I can say that I'm good at in Minecraft, and I'd say that the 2 things I'm good at are potions and villagers. So I think to start getting better equipment and just start having more resources, we are going to build a giant trading hall. I make no promises for how this is going to turn out. Like I said, I've never really built before. This series is all about getting better at building. That was the main objective for this series. So we're going to jump right into a time lapse. I'm going to try to do as much of it as I can. And I guess we'll check back in. Oh, hello cows. I guess we'll check back in afterwards. Let's go. So we're starting this build by clearing some land and using a reference as inspiration. And actually, while I was clearing the land, a jellycat walked right up to me, and luckily I had some fish on me, so I was able to tame her, so we do now have a jellycat. I'm using 80 Crafts Fantasy Trading Hall, and they have a video tutorial which I will link down below, but I didn't really use it because, again, I want to learn how to build myself, so I went entirely off of the look of it, so this is my own spin on it. I've actually been super sick this past week. You can probably still hear it in my voice. Unrelated to the sick that I am all the time, I picked up some virus or something and felt like I had the plague for a week and a half. I have a bad immune system, so when I get sick, I get sick. I'm also just a huge baby about it, so I was just complaining the entire time. However, I got so sick this time that I felt like my brain was melting. I really did try to use the time that I was sick to work on content creation, including working on this build, but because my brain was so melted, I definitely make some dumb mistakes, which we'll see in a minute. This is also one of my first times using the replay mod. I'm still learning how it works and getting better at the pacing of time lapses and the camera movements and all that, so hopefully that'll get cleaned up along the way as well as my builds. This also has to be one of the biggest things that I've ever made, and I feel like I'm already learning a lot about building, and I know that it's not perfect, especially if you compare it to the reference, but I'm actually really proud of myself for how this came out. I went in like completely blind. I was really just taking it like one block at a time. In the future, I'm thinking of using resources like Litematica to kind of make it go smoother. I've always hated planning builds in creative mode and then bringing them into survival. I'm always so hesitant to build things twice, but I think that it could really help because I do spend a lot of time tearing things down and trying new things, and it takes so much longer in survival than it does creative. I've always just never been a creative player. I've always been a survival player. There's something so satisfying and fulfilling to me to gather the resources on my own and work hard to make a build happen. It does, however, take a very, very long time. I know with the magic of editing and time lapses that this can all be shown in just a couple of minutes, but it legitimately took me weeks, especially with all of this copper here on the roof. I had to mine all the copper and smelt all the copper and then age all the copper, and that took a while. Around here is where I started recording while I was sick. So you'll see things jump around. You'll see footage completely missing because I kept forgetting to press the record button. At one point, Minecraft crashed and I lost an entire 3 hours of footage. This is also where things start going downhill a little bit with the build. I feel like I started really, really strong and then I kind of lost my way when I got to this big section here. I think that I need to go back, I need to redo it, but it's something that I have to look at and sit with for a little while and then wait until my brain is fully recovered from my illness to actually go back and fix. You also might have noticed during the time lapse that buildings kept appearing alongside of the trading hall. That's because I was also getting villagers into the trading hall as I was building it and starting to trade. So what I did was I took a little break at one point and instead created a pumpkin and melon farm. And then after that, I made a villager breeder. I tried to keep the same style as the other builds with this, so a lot of copper, white concrete, stuff like that. And I spent a long time making this villager breeder. I've built it before, just not as pretty. I usually make it just out of dirt. And when I first made it, it worked, and then something happened and it just stopped working. So I've built this lovely, lovely villager breeder here, and it's just entirely useless. I tried to troubleshoot, it didn't work, I might have to rebuild it. Okay, so we're not quite done with this, but I've been working on it for a while and I've kind of hit a wall. I think the front needs some work. I think I either need to put something around this window or maybe get rid of some of the pattern because it's just too repetitive. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it, but this is actually pretty good for me. It very obviously has some issues. This is the biggest thing I've built maybe ever, but I've just been staring at it for way too long. I've been working on it for weeks actually, and I kind of just need a change of pace. And then maybe we'll come back to it later. We'll fix it up. The interior is not done at all, but I can show what we have of the trading hall so far. I have had copious amounts of trouble with the villagers throughout this and actually getting villagers into my trading hall and keeping them there. There was a lightning strike that I've never even seen that happen before. There was a lightning strike that turned a bunch of them into witches. A zombie or something got in at one point and killed half of them. It's really just been a terrible, awful time. Here are the librarians. I have a lot of them. I had the enchants I wanted. I had Fortune 3 and then I lost them. They died. So I'm trying to get the enchantments I want back. I also lost all of my stuff, so I'm trying to get that back. Here's all the farmers. Here we have masons and a lot of cartographers. And what are you, shepherds? We have the tool guys and the weapon guys and the armor guys. and a bunch of clerics. We have four Fletchers, and then a lot of guys still waiting to be cured. What's over here? Oh, I forgot about you guys. Oops. We'll find something for them to do, and we'll fill this out. And then up here, I have it blocked off because mobs were spawning up here and getting in. We do have an upstairs. Oh god, there's been a lot of Endermen. We do have an upstairs. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. And then we will probably have another floor up there for something. I'm not sure yet. I also made a villager breeder that doesn't work, but I decided to leave it up and instead make this villager breeder that this is gonna have to come down because it's ugly. It's made of dirt. But what happens is I have all of these full of bread and they're connected to daylight sensors. So every day this drops a bunch of bread. They get the bread, they have babies, and then the babies have a filtering system. Ow. And then they get dropped down into here, and I have a little pickup system there. Why are you freaking out? It takes them in here where there is a zombie to zombify them. Okay. And then once they are zombified, I put them into the trading hall and then I cure them. And that's what I've been doing repetitively and obsessively for pretty much the past month. Listen, I'm not that good at Minecraft. I'm not a speedrunner. I don't do things very time efficiently. I stop in between to go mining and to get materials. And do you see the giant builds behind me? Do you know how long it took to get all of that copper and age all of that copper? It took forever. Also because I built the villager breeder, I think it counts as a village because cats keep appearing. I have another jelly now. I built this bridge. I don't know if I ever put this bridge in any of the videos. I built this bridge to get from the trading hall to my house, and I have a box of materials to decorate it. I have a box of materials to decorate that bridge to make it look like a nice bridge, and I've been putting it off for so long that it doesn't even really matter. I don't even really need the bridge anymore. But I will still decorate it eventually. But so I have a problem where in Minecraft, when I see a cat, I have to tame the cat. I have to. So if you look, there's a jelly there. There's some cats over there. There's a bunch of cats over here and over here. They're everywhere. This is my original jelly cat, the one that walked right up to me while I was terraforming. It just walked right up to me. We still have the jelly that's kept safe in the netherrack box from when we fought the ender dragon that I have to go back and get, but this is my first jelly. And the rest of these cats are just ones that I tamed and put in a safe place. I can't help myself. I see a cat, I tame a cat. But while I was sick, I was just building the whole time to finish the trading hall. And honestly, I'm so tired of building. I never want to build ever again. That's not true. I'm probably going to build again next episode. But I never, ever, ever want to place another block in Minecraft in my life. So I think now it's time to go on a little adventure. I'm thinking I'll upgrade my gear a little bit. I'm gonna make some potions, and then I think that we will go into the Nether to try to get some wither skeleton skulls. Now, I would like some wither skeleton skulls because I would like to fight the wither. Yes, for a beacon would be very, very good, but more so I want wither roses because I would like to make an automatic ghast farm. But I like the ghast farms where you kill them with wither roses, fully automatic, you can just AFK overnight. And I also just like wither roses. And then along with the gunpowder will get ghast tears, which is very good for potions of regeneration. Okay, so now I have pants, I have a chest plate, which I'm going to replace my elytra with. I won't take my elytra into the nether. And I have a sword, which I'm not used to using, but it has looting 3, which I think is what you need for the best chance of wither skeleton skulls. And now we are going to make some potions just for some extra protection. Listen, you know me, I'm not the best at the game. I need a little bit of help to not die to wither skeletons in the nether. And I'm really pressed for gunpowder, so I can only make a couple splash potions. But I think the instant health splash potions could really come in handy if I'm in a pinch. I'm actually running really low on nether wart. And I thought a bit about whether I want them to be stronger or longer. And I was gonna go with stronger, but now that I don't have enough nether wart to make a bunch of them, I think we're gonna go with longer. That was a potion of night vision. That made a potion of night vision. I was wrong. That's right. It's blaze rods. Blaze rods for strength. Blaze. Well, you know what? This could be good for later. Night vision's good, and I can also turn these into potions of invisibility later. That always helps. Let's just throw them up here. I've made an error. I gotta wait for this nether wart to grow before we can continue, so I'll be right back. Grow faster. Okay, potions are all done. We have some strength, we have some longer ones and some stronger ones, and then we also have some health potions, some regular ones and some splash ones, and we're gonna put a couple in our hotbar and then get going. Okay, and now we're all ready to fight, so let's go get some wither skulls. I hope this doesn't take too long. This is the face of somebody who is stupid. This is the face of somebody who has been so sick that their mind has not been working. I thought I was better. I guess not. I completely forgot to hit record. I've already gotten 2 wither skulls, but I'm not happy just jumping to that. So you know what? Bam, we're starting over. Oh, hold on. Ow. Ah! Like I said, I am just not happy with that. I don't want to just jump to where I've already gotten 2 skulls, so we're just gonna start over and act like it didn't happen. I'm gonna get 3 more wither skulls. The starting time is 8:55 p.m. Let's go. That's the second time I've done that. I guess because I didn't actually press record, and so you guys missed it the first time. I just had to do it again. That one was a gift from me to you. I just tried to use my elytra. This has been a bad start. Okay, you know what? Hello, esteemed miners and crafters. My name is Astronomical Joy, and welcome to the next episode of Astroworld. You've seen nothing so far in this episode. We're starting it completely over. Anyway, today I'm getting 3 wither skulls for a wither so that I can get a beacon, and so that I can get wither roses, so that I can have a gas farm, so that I can have gunpowder, and so that I can have gas tiers. Let's go! Oh my god, I got 2. How did I get 2? I missed the first one. Alright, well, since I actually missed us getting the first one, I'm just gonna stick it here. And, oh my god, guys, we got our first wither skull. Alright, 2 more to go. Second one. Let's see what a strength 2 potion does. Okay, that's it. We got the 3rd one. We don't need any more. We can leave. How do I leave? Why am I suddenly forgetting everything? This is not how I leave. Oh my god, everything is spawning. Why did the spawn rates just go through the roof? Do they know? Do they know I have the 3rd skeleton skull? Yeep! Okay, we're back at the portal, but this isn't the portal we want to go through, but let's just take a moment of safety here to look at all of our stuff. We have a bunch of useless stone swords, but we got 35 blaze rods, 35 arrows, a bunch of bones, which is great because I've been using all of mine on white dye for all of the white concrete I've been using, a bunch of coal, and of course, our 3 and only 3 wither skulls. So this is great. Let's see if we can get home safely. Yay! Home safe, home safe, home safe. Okay, so we have all 3 of the wither skeleton skulls that we needed, but unfortunately we are not going to have time this episode to fight the wither, so that's going to have to be a next time endeavor. However, thank you so much for watching, and I sincerely hope to see you in the next video.